guys, Aaron Garza coming to you from BodyDesignerTV.com, Mr. Body Designer, the YouTube channel. Check in with us for all of your health, nutrition, supplementation, and fitness information. If you're looking to design a new body this year, then you found the right place to be. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for free updates all the time. Okay. What we're going to talk about today is called the base program. A lot of guys come in and they say, what do I need to do just to get in shape, get big, put on some muscle size, and lean out at the same time? What I always recommend to people is for them to start with a base program. You see, just like you build a house with a foundation, the same principles apply when you're building your body. So what I'm going to do today is show you a program that you can do 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, that will help you significantly put on size and strength. Now, what happens a lot is guys come in the gym, they work out for 2 or 3 hours, they do Arnold's workout from the Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, and they end up grossly overtrained and not putting on any size, strength, muscle, nothing. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take 5 exercises that are all what I call core lifts. These are multi-joint exercises like squats, deadlifts, rows, shoulder press. They involve more than one joint and also more than one muscle group. Our goal is to progressively get stronger on each of these core movements. So I'm going to start with number 1 for chest, incline Smith machine press. Number 2, I'm going to go to a deadlift for my back, legs, and overall core. Number 3, I'm going to go to a shoulder press for my shoulders. And number 4, I'm going to do a squat for my lower body and my legs. Now, I can always finish off with 1 exercise for biceps and 1 exercise for triceps, so I'll include that. Now, the exercises that I'm going to use can be used 3 times a week, or you can change the exercises and use different ones that suit you best. Just make sure that you're going heavy and that they are multi-joint compound movements. Now, another thing to think about, the repetitions on these exercises. The first set, you're going to do about 15 reps to warm up. The second set, you're going to do about 12. The third set, about 8 to 10. And your fourth set, your last set, is going to be around the 6 to 8 rep range. Now, that's going to be your heaviest set. And I want you to make sure that you can't do 6 to 8 reps and then do it 7 or 8 more. That 6 to 8 rep range should be the ultimate max capacity that you can actually train at. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through the exercises real quick. I'm going to show you. I'm not going to use a lot of weight just because I want to demonstrate what the exercises are. I'm going to go through them real fast and then we'll conclude. Okay guys, this is going to be the first exercise. Usually I'd use a Smith machine, but since that's occupied right now, I'm just going to go ahead and use a regular incline barbell press. And remember, the first set I'm going to do is 15, the second one's 12, the third one is about 10, and the fourth is going to be my heaviest at about 6 to 8. So we want to progressively increase the weight as we go along. I'm just going to do 1 quick set here just to show you how the form is, and you can do it at home, or you can do it at the gym on your own. Basically what I'm going to do is just get the bar right about here, bring the bar down to my neck, from my upper chest, and pop it up. Make sure you breathe in. And that's it for exercise 1, the incline press. Okay, this is going to be exercise number 2 in the base program. We started with the chest press. Now we're going to move to a deadlift, okay? Again, first set's going to be light, 12 to 15 reps. Second set about 10 reps. Third set about 8, 9 reps. And then the last set's going to be my heaviest for about 6 to 8 reps, okay? Now, what I'm going to do is just grab the bar. I like to use an overhand grip. And I'm keeping it very close to my body with my butt down. And just pull back and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so as you see at the top of each contraction, I'm coming back and I'm squeezing. I'm using my entire body, mainly my back, my glutes, my quads, my hands. And what that's doing is just using all the core muscle groups in a combined fashion to help me really build some size and strength in an explosive manner. So that's my number 2 exercise. Now we're going to move to the third exercise for me, which is going to be the squat. Okay guys, now we're coming into our third exercise, which is the squat for the lower body. We did our chest press, we did our deadlift, and now this is the third core movement, the squat. Remember, start with 1 set, light, 12 to 15, another set about 10 to 12, another set about 8, and your fourth set, which is your last set, should be about 6 heavy, good reps. I'm gonna go at lightweight just to show you the form. Okay, that was one set, fairly light. I usually work up to about 400 or 500 pounds with this for my last set, but that's gonna be up to you. Remember, you wanna get up to a weight that you can do for about 6 to 8 times, but still with fairly good form. You don't wanna be cheating, and you don't wanna put pressure on your lower back or your spine, so make sure and warm up thoroughly. Now, let's move to our fourth exercise, the shoulder press. All right, guys, now we're moving into the fourth exercise of the base power workout. The first, remember the first one we did was the chest press. We did an incline bench press. Then we went over to the deadlift. We did some deadlifts. Then we did a squat. Now we're gonna come back, work on the shoulders. Now you can do this movement on a free shoulder press bench with the free weights, or you can use a Smith machine. I like to use a Smith machine because it gives me a little bit more focus on the contraction of the muscle. Now I use an incline bench. I don't incline it all the way down, just about to the first notch, because it gives me a little bit more leverage and also helps support my lower back. Again, starting with a light weight that I can get about 12 to 15 for. Okay, what I usually do on this exercise is slowly work up. Remember, I'm working up to 4 sets. My 4th set's gonna be my heaviest, 6 to 8 reps on that last one. Slowly work into it. Shoulders are a very delicate area, and you wanna make sure you warm up thoroughly with some light weights before starting to work them heavy. Now, the shoulder press I did was to the front. A lot of people believe that shoulder press behind the neck can be a little bit dangerous, so I tend to stay away from those just because I don't want to have any problems with rotator cuffs or anything else like that. Simply, you screw up a shoulder, you can't do back, you can't do chest, you can't do arms, so be careful with that. Now let's move to the 2 arm exercises, and we're done for the day. Okay guys, I finished some of my core movements already. I did a chest press, that was my first exercise. Second, I did a deadlift. Then the third, I did a squat. And then the fourth, shoulder press to the front of the Smith machine. Now what I'm gonna do is start working on my arms. I'm gonna go ahead and work this muscle here, which is the tricep, and this muscle here, which is the bicep. So the first thing I'd like to do is start with a cable push down. Again, I'm just trying to get some reps on this first one to get the joints and the tendons warm, get the muscle warm. I'll probably work up to 4 sets. My heaviest set here will be about 8 to 10 reps. So slowly work into your rep ranges depending on what you feel is comfortable for you and your muscle groups. All right, I'm at my last and final exercises for my total base workout, and this is just the hammer strength preacher curl bench. Of course, you can moderate it, you can modify it and use a lot of different exercises here. These are just the ones that I prefer for biceps. All I'm gonna do is come in, like I said, my first set is just gonna be about getting 15 clean reps just to get the joints warm. You can also do these one at a time. A lot of guys like to do that to increase the intensity. I highly recommend though, whatever you do, warm up first. Okay guys, that was my base program. I started with the chest movement, then I went to a back movement, the deadlift, then I went to a leg movement, the squat, then a shoulder movement, the shoulder press, and then I went over and finished with triceps and biceps. That was a complete workout. There was only 4 sets done for each of the main exercises, starting with a light weight, working up to a heavy weight. You're gonna have to figure out what that weight is on your own, but I know you can, so just keep at it. Now, after this workout, I'll usually do a little bit of abs, 3 sets of 30, just to kind of get the abs done, take care of the core. So definitely do that as well. Also, make sure on your days off, which in this case, if you're working out 3 times a week, would be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, to get about 35 to 40 minutes of cardio. Give this a try. Do it for about 6 to 8 weeks, and I guarantee you're gonna put on significant size and strength if you continually, progressively go up in your weights. Guys, until next time, check us out at Body Designer, the YouTube channel, Mr. Body Designer, or come by our website, www.bodydesignertv.com. We thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. We'll see you soon.